Alright guys, AfroZCW and I'm back, and I'm going to see if this Birchwood KC bluing will fix some of the imperfections on the end of my gun from the bayonet. So I'm going to pull you guys off the top of my computer and get in closer so I can kind of show you what I'm talking about in case you can't see very well from over there. Alright, if you look on the gun, there are quite a few scrape marks from, and these aren't just from wear, this is from the bayonet being pulled on and off. And the bayonet before was ridiculously tight. It was almost impossible to get on and off the gun. But somebody found a way to make it possible and scraped this gun up pretty bad. So I'm going to see if I can restore it and make it look a little nicer on the front. Alright, let me set you guys back up. Alright, there you go. So, I got a little thing of Q-tips here. Nasty sock to wipe it off since I don't feel like getting any nast on any rags, so I'll just use this old sock. And we'll get to work. The way I've been doing it is I've just been using Q-tips, and I've been dipping Q-tips down into the gun blue and just wiping it onto the surface. I also used cotton balls. Cotton balls are better for doing like knives or something where you need a bigger surface covered. So yeah, cotton balls work great. I would recommend cotton balls. But since I am only doing little tiny bits up here, I'm just going to use a Q-tip, especially since I need to get under the cleaning rod. Just wetting this down. You see I'm just literally dipping the Q-tip down into this stuff, getting it nice and saturated. And I've gotten the stuff on my hands 1,000 times. It doesn't. I haven't experienced any chemical burns or any disformations or anything, like no rash or anything. So I wouldn't expect it, but you know, some people have different skin and they might experience rashing and irritation. So just be aware of that when dealing with any chemicals, really. It looks like it actually is working. Let me get a little bit more on there. Now I'm not going to time it. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. You're supposed to time it, and I think you leave it on for like a minute. But the longer you leave it on, it gets darker. And if you apply more coats, I guess, of this stuff, it doesn't. It's just like a liquid, and it just runs all over like water. So it's not like you're painting on anything. You're not painting on the bluing. You place on this liquid that rusts the metal. It rusts it with a special type of rust. Like it's not standard iron oxide. It's a slightly different, like, chemical mix. But it looks like it's working on this Mosin Nagant. I'm getting the inside of the globe because somehow it got scratched on the inside of the globe. And whoever was handling these before I got it was not nice to it. Alright, I'm going to use the other side of the Q-tip now just because this side's getting kind of dirty. So I'm going to dip that in. I really hope this actually works, because that's one thing that always bothered me about this gun, was that it got really messed up. Also, I'm going to do the two end caps. If you noticed before, they were all scratched up. Alright, so you can already tell that a lot of the scrapage is kind of gone. Not all of it, but it's definitely working. This is a very easy process to do by yourself. I mean, it doesn't require multiple people. All it requires is a little bit of patience, and I guess for me right now it requires the right tools to get your cleaning rod out, because mine's all jacked up and it doesn't like to open. That stuff's working on the end caps. I can't remember what these are called for the life of me right now. I don't know, stock caps, something like that. I don't remember. But these caps on the end of the stock right here, I'm re-bluing that too because mine are all scraped up. And it seems like this is working actually, so I'm reapplying it on the barrel in some of the more high wear areas. I'm going to get rid of this Q-tip, grab a new one. Also, it works better if you kind of like, if you're using a Q-tip, if you kind of like, I don't know, kind of just mess with the end a little bit so that it gets more frizzed out, like that. And compared to the other one, it'll hold more water, or more gun blue, I should say, really. And alright, let's see. So you guys can go back in the video. I mean, you guys should probably skip all this part and just go to the end. I'll probably leave an annotation saying that. Go to this time to see what it looks like afterwards. Keep watching the video if you want to hear a boring conversation I have with the camera. But yeah, I think this is working. Yeah, it's definitely working. It's getting dark. This video is going to turn out way too long. It's already at 7 minutes. Whatever. If you guys think my videos should be shorter, tell me. Probably I'll still do them the same. No, not really. I'm probably will shorten them up if people don't like to sit here and listen to me babble to myself. Oh, geez. Okay. I didn't get any inside the muzzle. So I'm going to have a fairly uneven looking muzzle. It's okay. I'm not a target shooter. Well, I'm a target shooter, but not a long-range, extreme accuracy target shooter. Alright. So I'm just going over a lot of the spots that got kind of messed up on this gun. And I'm just applying this bluing. And on some of the really scraped up parts, you can see it working instantly. The second you apply it, that piece will get dark. I don't think you saw what the rings looked like, but they changed almost instantly once I applied the gun bluing. And the nose caps, I think that's what they're called, the nose cap, or this front one anyways. Oh my gosh, it took me so long to think of that. Alright, this thing looks like it's coming together pretty well. Yeah, I'm liking it. I think it's time for a wipe down. I think I'm going to leave it on the back one for a minute. I'm going to wipe down the front ones, babble at you for a second, and then wipe down the back ones. Alright, time to wipe down the whole front of the gun. I'm just making sure again that it's clear. I did in the last video, and this is literally like 2 seconds after the last video. So, you'll see that these are black. These were all silver from being scraped up. The front is where you'll really be able to see the difference. All of those scrapes and imperfections are gone. It's completely black now. It looks like a freshly blued gun. The only thing that I forgot to cover the muzzle, so I got a little bit of bluing seeping over around the muzzle area. None like actually in there, and I'm not going to scrape it out because I mean I don't want to change the geometry of the muzzle because this gun shoots ridiculously amazingly tight groups. No, I don't know. Actually, I haven't really shot any on paper with this gun, but whatever you point this gun at, it's pretty easy to hit it. I mean, it's kind of hard not to with the Mosin Nagant with that like 30-inch sight radius or whatever. I forgot how long the barrel is. The barrel on this thing, I guess, if you measure it from like what is it called? The bolt face when it's closed to the tip of the barrel, it's like 29.5 inches or something. So you get like a 25-inch sight radius, and that's substantial enough to hit pretty much anything you want with this gun. Anything within a reasonable range of, like, I don't know what you shoot. But that's this gun bluing. As you can see, it works really well. It took me, what, 12, 13 minutes, and now this gun is like freshly blued. Looks nice. I really like the way that turned out. I missed a spot. I have the stuff out still. Might as well just do that one little spot. I'll let you a little more. Like I said, I don't know if I said it in this video, but I did say it in the last video. I don't remember when I said it, but the price on this stuff, I think it's like $3.50 normal. I got it at Walmart for $2.50 because it was on sale. And this is good stuff. I don't know why I haven't heard much more about it, because this stuff rocks. I mean, like I just showed you, I just removed all the major imperfections that were on this gun. So, I don't know. If you have anything that you think would look cool blued, why don't you go out, try this stuff out. I'm not going to say if it doesn't work, I'll give you your money. I'm saying if it doesn't work, then, I don't know, you probably don't have spring steel. Or not spring steel, but carbon steel. And your gun's probably not carbon steel. Or whatever you blew. I don't know. But yeah, if anybody has this stuff or buys this stuff and tries it out, please feel completely free to leave a video response. You know, it's a lot better. And show me how it worked for you. I mean, I love this stuff. Whenever I have any touch-ups to do, I'm gonna run straight to this stuff. So yeah, I guess this is gonna be the end of my video. So alright guys, Afro CCW signing off with all kinds of gear. You know, it's not all about guns and, you know, machetes and stuff like that. I'm a normal person, longboard, shoot, play bass guitar, and yeah, just for anything. I'm a man of many things, I guess. I don't even know what I was trying to say there. But I appreciate all of the major YouTubers for even inspiring me to make this channel. All like Nut and Fancy, Cutlery Lover, gun websites, lots. There's a few others that I'm just kind of slipping my mind right now. Even Gavco. Maybe not all exactly major YouTubers, but pretty well known. A lot of people watching like their videos. So I guess I'm going to be heading out now to do nothing that has to do with these. These are in my room. And probably more something that has to do with this, because I like longboarding. Alright guys, remember, keep your amendments and rights and stuff all good and constitutional, and I'm out of here.